Well, welcome everybody to the top of the world in Ubud. Now, this is the top of a tree. Gosh, I've got to show you that. Oh, I can't really. Oh, can I? So this tree goes right down to the bottom down there. So it just continues growing right down. So we're at the top of, this is the top of a tree. Basically, I can touch it. I can touch this tree. So there, what goes on at the top of a tree? Well, if you're on top of this beautiful, beautiful decking overlooking Ubud forest, there you go. What a perfect location to sit and work on my book with, of course, this. There you go. I said I'd do some lives, so I'm doing one now. So welcome everybody. I'm here at my so they kind of pronounce, they stretch the last word, sugar, ga, moto. It's kind of, it's like the Italians, parmigiano. So it extends. It's beautiful. Love it. I absolutely love the way they speak, the Balinese. Just on a side note, somebody sent me a message. When you go for your massages, do you get a happy ending? So people understand that now. A lot of you probably don't. Happy ending means that they touch your private parts and do things to you for an extra amount of money. So have I ever been asked? Never in Bali. I don't. In fact, some of my friends that I have talked about it before, and I've always wondered why nobody's ever asked me, but probably because they know I wouldn't be interested. So no, but Bali is very different, very different. Now Bangkok, there's a reason why they call it Bangkok. It's brutal, it's hellish in my opinion. I hate going there. I go there for the t-shirts, and I get to choose and see the sizes, so I'm not buying a load and they're sending me everything that doesn't fit. So I spend 2 days there. Food I think is dreadful personally, but my daughter loves it. It's all filled with sugar, so there's not much to eat there. So normally what I do is eat vegetables or fruits. That's it. And they can't make salads, again full of sugar. But I did a video not so long ago, a few years ago, and I was on a tuk-tuk. Some of you might have seen it. You might go, oh God, Jesus Christ, I remember that. I was on a tuk-tuk, and then this guy jumped onto the back of the tuk-tuk and said, excuse me sir, one happy ending? I said, I'm doing a live, bog off. And that's what it's like. So I said to this guy who sent me a message, do you have happy endings? I said, no, but in Bangkok, as you walk the streets, there's a lot of massage parlours, and women, you can sometimes see women wearing badges with like 60 or 200 or 500, and I wondered, as you walk past all these shops, like these women coming out smiling, massage, like I'm wondering what the numbers are, and I, stupidly as I am, not realising. And then I asked one lady, why are you wearing badges? And she smiles and she says, you can be my next number, happy ending. And this is what it's like. And it's brutal. It's kind of hellish. It's where everybody's lost their souls, and you know, they just, yeah, it's just sex, prostitution and disgusting. I heard some awful stories there. I mean, sickening stories about men who save their money up to go to Thailand and buy young girls for a month and stuff. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. In fact, yeah, I'm not going too deep into it, but yeah, I kicked somebody out of my business many years ago when I found out that that's what this scumbag did. As soon as I found out, get out, you piece of shit. So yeah, I had a massage last night and she's amazing, and I brought Don Tolman's dear partner, Donnell. I said, Donnell's an amazing masseur, and I said, she's, really good, does a good job and very caring and very deep, and, just a good massage, which you feel better for. It's like de-stressing from where you live. Where you come from, it's just work, it's just stress. So I think it's lovely. I think you can have too many, and I think it's good to rest for a bit from having massages, because a lot of people come here and have a lot of massages, but I think it's good to have a bit of a rest. So this is something I would suggest. Anyway, by the by, let's get on to something really interesting. Okay, I'm just going to read you a little part here. I'd like to introduce you to the Flower Bible, but we decided to call it The Art of Flower Reading. So, introduction. Flower Bible introduction. Let me yeah, it doesn't matter, does it? Okay. So, flower reading is a beautiful and ancient art. Understanding the many aspects and details seen within a flower, a reader combines both wisdom and intuition. I wonder if now the wind's blowing, you can hear it properly. Are you hearing a lot of wind, guys? Oh, look, the comments have just come up. That's good. Can you hear wind now? Just tell me if you can hear the wind, because I don't want to read it and spoil it. There's normally a delay of about 30 seconds or something like that before I see the next message. Cool, thanks very much. So I'll try again. Flower reading is a beautiful and ancient art. Understanding the many aspects and details seen within a flower, a reader combines both wisdom and intuition to gain insights and awareness into his or her own life, or for the person they are providing a flower reading to. Interpreting a chosen flower through symbolism, colours, growth patterns, and within a deeper knowledge of the key aspects unique to the flower, the reader brings to light insightful information, guidance, and a deeper understanding of the person's life experiences, from the past to the present into the future. Introduction by Bajerski. When the pupil is ready, the teacher appears. Flower readings is something that I consider to be extremely rare and unique. An art that I was fortunate to come to understand through an incredible mentor who walked into my life, that's Shirley. Over the course of several years, my mentor shared her deepest insights with me. Never holding back, she imparted incredible knowledge as to how to really look and read flowers. I embraced these insights as life transformational, food for my soul. It helped me to go deeper into my own awareness and intuition. As we now embark on a similar journey together, I ask you to remember that this book is not based on fact nor fiction. Rather, it is the sharing of one man's life's work with flowers, not as a florist or a naturopath, but as an interpreter of flower and the spirit that lies within each unique one. The phenomena of the deep magical connection that arises whenever someone feels the pull towards a single flower. As with all of Mother Nature's gifts, there is a drawing in the connection at play. As though she is telling you that you need to know, a reminder, a message, or an insight to help you along your journey. There is something utterly fascinating about flower reading, and across the 2 decades of my work, some of the most memorable moments have been the flower readings I have given to thousands of people who walk through my door, sharing the signs and messages revealed within the leaves, stem, petal, and interpreting the colours and the condition of the flowers. These insights take us to deep and spiritual places that are hard to express in words. There are, in fact, few words that can actually express the power within a flower reading. Right, that's it. I'm going to leave it there. Was that a nice little starter? It goes on and on as the introduction, and then we get into how to read flowers together. If you want to kind of have an overall interpretation of this experience, and I think it would be a really great idea. It's not on my website. It's on lemonhouse.com. So that's lemonhouse.com. And if you check out lemonhouse.com and click courses, I think you'll find it there. So that is a kind of overall in-depth deep dive and kind of impact in a short time. I don't know if it was 1 or 2 hours, but it's a really good starter for you before you buy the book. And it's just based on a course, so it's for sale. I don't know how much it is, but it's not expensive, but it's fantastic, and it gives you a little insight of what this book will give you. So you'll be able to listen to how I interpret, why, and what, just a little piece of. It's like me combining every little tiny little piece from each chapter that I give you for the time that we spend together on this workshop. So it's basically a flower reading workshop, but the book is so in depth that it goes into minute detail. So it gives you all the information of a flower and the interpretation of that flower, every leaf, every colour, every condition. So yeah, it's something that you could go and look at. I'll try and find it, and I'll link it below. I actually did that for Lemon House because they're a ethical company, and that's why they're the only ones that are allowed to sell my crystals. So they've got a collection of my crystals. Nobody else has, only me and them. So they're a good company, and they're growing every day. So that's good, and they're doing good stuff. So yeah, that's it. That's what I'm working on now. Perfect place to work. Take a look. Let me show you again. Perfect. Now, for inspiration, it's better than sitting in a room with 4 walls, eh? This is what you call inspiration. Taking Mother Nature and embracing it. It's beautiful. Gorgeous. So there you go. Okay, so Kylie's asking a question. Mark, what does it mean when I woke up 3 days in a row of witnessing my collection of rocks and crystals and minerals? Anointed with oil. I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. Can't help you. I don't know. Have you cleansed the house? I have no idea. I've not heard that. So I don't know. Maybe you've got spirit trapped in the home. I don't know. I have no idea. Sorry, I can't help. I don't have all the answers to everything. So sorry about that. But that's pretty strange. That I haven't heard before. You've woke up to having all oils all over your crystals. I don't know. If that's what you're meaning, I don't know. Alright guys, I am wishing you a lovely day. How you all doing, guys? It's a beautiful, beautiful day here. So blessed to be here. I've met some amazing people thus far. It seems that there's still a lot of people keeping themselves to themselves, even though Andre's place, the park, is meant to be to connect to each other. I think that was the brain child of Andre. Like, what a great idea for people to come together and like-minded people, people who were trying to grow businesses, people who were trying to help one another. But I haven't seen that. I haven't seen it at all. I've seen families, a lot of Russians there, a lot of Russians. I had a coffee this morning at it's called the Pink Bar. That was 100,000. No, it wasn't. It was 600,000. I just gave all. I only had a red note and 100,000. So it's like, is that £5-6, €5-6 for a coffee? Like, wow, that was a lot of money. That was a lot of money. Like, wow. But I guess I said that the massages there were three times the price as it is in Ubud, but I guess it's the experience. Here, if you want a massage here, it's 10 times the price of Ubud, but it's the experience. I did it once here, and okay, it was okay. The massage was nice, but the most beautiful thing was down there. A group of monkeys came from the forest and went down to the water and started drinking the water and cleaning their children, their babies. Oh, that was so beautiful. So it was worth it just for that. And I asked the masseur when we finished, wow. And she says, yeah, you're very lucky. They don't come all the time, so you get to see them. So she allowed me to walk down the stairs. I went right down to where the monkeys were. And I kept away, kept back, because you've got to be careful. Of course you are. You don't want to get bitten because they've got their children and stuff. I don't know. It's not like the monkey park where they get used to people anyway. But here, this is living in nature, so you've got to be respectful. So I just sat down and watching them cleaning each other. I can see why these guys who sit for 5-10 years in and amongst chimps and gorillas, I kind of get it. I kind of understand that. Yeah, it's so beautiful. It's such a beautiful feeling to be amongst nature and dickheads instead of, the dickheads dickheads on here who are just nasty pieces of work, who are nasty, all they do is say nasty things. They're brutally angry and nasty. Yeah, you want to get away from that. You want to get away from them monsters. And I can understand why people just get away and just sit in nature and keep away from these utter knobs. So, yeah, thanks so much, Peter. Peter, very much appreciated it. I hope people like the book. And more importantly, I hope people use it, and maybe, hopefully, a few of you will actually become readers of flowers, because it's fantastic. It's changed lives. Imagine walking along in Mother Nature and you've got a friend or a family with you, and you're walking along and they just catch your eye on a flower, and then you can say, oh, can I read that flower for you? Pretty cool, pretty mind-blowing when you can tell them about their life through a flower. So yeah, I've been told, you know, that a lot of people are heading to Costa Rica now. I've spoken to a few different people now, and they come to Bali, but they go to Costa Rica. A lot of people are going to Costa Rica. And I'm like, a lot of people, and I actually heard something the other day that the elites are actually buying prime land and building properties there. So I wonder what they know that we don't know. I wonder what's coming, if there is. Anyway, it's something to ponder on, I guess. So yeah, I just wanted to wish you all a lovely day, guys. Just leave you with instead of my mug, leave you with that. There you go. Isn't that better? Okay then, guys, as promised, I fulfilled today's promise. That is to share with you my trip to Bali and what I'm doing from day to day. I hope you appreciate it, just like we do in Spain. I'm wishing you a lovely day now. I'll get back on with work. Take care of yourselves, and yeah, have a lovely day. Keep smiling, and don't let the monsters and the nasty people get you down. Just ignore them and they'll go away. Ciao, ciao, guys.